Hi everyone! Today is a special Thursday video to go over the literacy narrative and your peer review groups and the workshop script. So as you know, your draft 1 of your literacy narrative is due next Thursday. It's due a week from today. This is your first assignment that goes into the portfolio. You will also write a critical review, and then you'll write a a memo to your past self. So this is just step 1 of what you will compile in the end into 12 pages of polished writing in draft 3. So as I mentioned in the first video, each writing assignment has 3 drafts. You're getting draft 1 of your literacy narrative done at this time, or you've started it. So in the literacy narrative, we're considering what has brought you to this point in your writing. A literacy narrative tells a story about how you came to your current status as a writer. So you're in this class, you write for other classes, it's really time to start thinking of yourself as a writer. There are a few examples that I've posted, and if you Google it, you can find some great examples too. What I would write about if I had to write a literacy narrative at this time would actually be, since I'm asking for you to start with a pivotal moment that's a catalyst for your literacy narrative, I would write about finding a copy of one of the first poems that I wrote. It's a poem from when I was 8. It's about fireflies, but what I found in this copy that was really interesting is that I edited like I would edit on a paper at this day that I've been trained to formally do with other writers and with students. So I would use that childhood moment as a catalyst for how I came to the kind of person I am in writing at this time. What you should do while you're writing, and not just writing the draft, but pre-writing, is brainstorm what you've done as a writer in school and at work, what you've been told about your writing, and also what you've read, because all of those things can give you ideas for what to write about in your literacy narrative. And so this assignment needs to be 3 pages long, and it should be in MLA format. So this is when having a writer's reference is incredibly important, because you need to look through the tabs in that book and figure out how to format a header, how to format the page numbers, where to put your title. If you're still having trouble correctly citing different works, either in the formatting of the title or how to put things in a works cited, you need to find that in a writer's reference. Formatting correctly under whatever style isn't something that anyone really memorizes unless they are a copy editor or some sort of similar job, but people check style guides, which is what a writer's reference is, to properly format work to send out. So on to the peer review. You have groups that I have posted, and I have made forums for each group for you to post your draft 1s, and also to share contact information, and of course to fill out the workshop script that I give you. So we have 5 groups. Let me know via email if there's anything that isn't going correctly, like someone isn't posting their drafts or responding, so we can rectify that. And now I'm pulling up the workshop script. So you should pull up the workshop script as well. It's specific to the literacy narrative, obviously, and I ask you to do 6 different things. So if you look at the sample that I posted in the peer review forum, you'll see that the writers were very detailed in giving each other feedback. And same with the conversation, you can compare poor feedback to very rich feedback. So the poor feedback is just saying, sure, I think it's good, but check your commas, whatever. That's not very helpful for you. The rich feedback talks about, includes the terms of the class and also comes up with suggestions and references the assignment sheet. So as you're reading this script, you'll also notice that it mimics how I'm assigning points for the draft. I'm not trying to trick anyone with the genres we're using, so the assignment sheets are really explicit with what I want you to do, like provide a specific example of literacy history, organize your details around this example, and pick your own purpose and audience so you can write an effective paper. And not just paper, but any sort of piece of writing where you need to look at audience and purpose. You need to be thinking about those things. You'll also notice that I ask you to reflect in the last question. So you're already doing some mini reflection on the writing and where you are in the drafting process at this point and where you're going to go. So this is going to be the main assignment for the week. If you have any questions, please let me know. Have a great week.